Okay folks, today I'm in Birmingham city centre, yes indeed, and there we are, the Solomon Cutler. This is a Wetherspoons pub and it's an actual Lloyd's bar Wetherspoons, which is slightly different to the normal Wetherspoons. This is on Broad Street, and if I flash to the left, there's the Symphony Hall. So it's opposite the Symphony Hall, and if I go to the right, there's Broad Street and there's Reflex. The trams are coming up and down, but a Lloyd's bar Wetherspoons means that they have music licence. So a music licence means that they can have a DJ, which this one does, at 9 o'clock on a Friday night and on a Saturday night. So what I'm going to do today is film when they open in about 15 minutes, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm going to come back later and I'm going to have some lunch and some drinks, and I'm going to show you what it's like inside. Now this place actually has 2 floors, so when you go upstairs you can go into the second floor. It's pretty much set out like a normal downstairs one. The only difference is when the DJ's on, they don't have the music on upstairs, so you can sit and still have a quiet enjoyment. If you're with friends and you want it quiet, you don't have to go down by where the loud music is. You can go upstairs. The doors are normally open so you can actually hear the music, but obviously if you sit out the way, you won't hear the DJ and the music from downstairs. Now just before I go in, I'm just going to show you, you can sit outside at the front. So there's a couple of tables there, and if we go to the right, there's more. There's about half a dozen here. So if it's a nice warm day or evening, you can sit outside on the front and you're on Broad Street. Okay folks, there's only one way to find out what it's like inside, as you know. Okay folks, I'm going in. Let's take a look. I'm the first person through the door, and there's already a lovely looking bar, and there's the ales. Look, there's a Doom Bar, an Abbott, and more drinks as we go along, with the offers on, of course. I saw that the other day actually. You can't have hot chocolate on the refill now. I saw that the other day on a Facebook post. So I don't know what that's all about. Somebody reckons it might be the government trying to cut out sugar, but you can just have a normal coffee or tea and have as much sugar as you want. So there's more offerings, and look at this. It's a big place. Look at that. Plenty of places to sit. Let's go and have a quick walk around. Nobody's come in yet, which is great for my filming, of course. Some Wetherspoons are in at 8 o'clock, and in fact the one where you can get drinks at 8, alcoholic drinks, I saw people ordering double brandies and stuff at 8 AM, the one in Dudley, one of the previous videos. Now this is the upstairs area, which I'm going to go up in a bit and film. That's the second floor, so that's where you can sit and you won't get the DJ. So people started coming in now, but I've managed to film it as soon as they opened, which is good. Look at this, lovely. I believe it gets very busy in here later on in the day. It's a good layout though, isn't it? Lovely bar area, and then everywhere to sit, lots of places. So let's have a look upstairs. Okay folks, I'm going up. Now there is a lift to get up here, and the disabled toilets are up here, but you can use the lift obviously. And here's the other room. So this is room number 2 on the first floor, and we're going in. Now this is closed at the moment. It is 12:30 in the afternoon, so it's not open. They're getting it ready for tonight because it's Friday the 10th of October, and this place will be open tonight. It's the quieter area because the DJ will be on downstairs. It's big in here, big room. Look at this. So you can overlook, well, Broad Street, I guess. In fact, there's Reflex. I used to go there growing up listening to the 80s music, of course. 80s was my decade of what I listened to, I guess. So there's a lot of spaces up here to sit, and if you hear a song that you like, you can get your dancing shoes on and go down and dance, because there is a dance floor. Now here's the bar, folks, and there's Phoebe behind that bar. She's the manager, and she's getting the place ready for tonight for 5 p.m. And there's the offerings on the beers. As you can see, the ales. Oh, and the prices, of course, they don't hide anything. There's the others. It's pretty good, isn't it? You can come up here if you want a quieter evening, or you can have all the action downstairs, or you can mix and match and do both. So there we have it. Okay folks, we've got the main person here. We've got Phoebe, she's the duty manager. Hello Phoebe.
Hello.
Good to see you and meet you. Right, Phoebe, the burning questions as always. How long have you worked here? What's good about this place, and why should people come?
So I've worked here for a year and a half now. It's not my first time with Wetherspoons, but it will definitely be continuous now, here and out. What's great about this place? Well, it's a pub and it's a Lloyd's bar. We have music on a DJ Friday and Saturday. We do have music on during the daytime and the evening as well. Not too loud, but as you get into the night, if you want a bit more of a clubby mode, here's definitely the place to come. And why should you come here? We are the cheapest place on Broad Street.
That's a good point, actually. Broad Street, folks, it's not cheap here, is it?
It's not cheap on a Saturday night, but our prices don't change. Our prices stay the same every day. If you're looking for a cheap pint, get on down here.
Yeah, and I was going to say, the music's on downstairs when the DJ's on, but it's not on up here. I made a mistake earlier, didn't I, when I was walking around? Well, you didn't hear that, but I said that you could hear the music through the speakers up here, and then you could go down and have a dance if one of your favourite records came on. But that's not the case, is it?
No, so the DJ's on and the doors are open, and the music's so loud downstairs that you can just hear it upstairs. If you think, oh, I like this song, pop on down and have a little dance.
Get your dancing shoes on, folks. And also, this room up here, Phoebe, can turn into a function room where you can book it, can't you?
It can indeed. We have head office meet up here quite regularly, and we do have private parties, book it out, baby showers, Christmas parties, whatever you can think of, we can do it. And we also do charity events for our charity up here, for Click Sergeant. We do charity darts up here, so we can get our dartboard
Charity
up as well.
darts, folks. Regular viewers know I love my darts. And yeah, I might have to look into that. So you've been here for, what was it, a
year
year
and a half, yeah.
So and good customers, nice people.
The customers lovely. The regular customers, they stay with us. They love us, and we love them.
Yeah, and I guess some people would come out on a Saturday night and they'd think, well, there's a couple of Wetherspoons pubs on the main strip sort of thing. Come here first and then end up spending the expensive money later, I guess.
Yeah, it's a perfect spot for that.
Yeah, so get all your drinking done here. But I've got to say, folks, Phoebe's been lovely with me and she's let me upstairs and it's closed. So, you know, that's really nice of her. And it's a lovely pub, you know, in terms of cleanliness, it's all clean. Well, folks, that's it for the interview with Phoebe. I've got to say, Monica was always my favourite, but Courtney Cox, of course, but no disrespect or offence, Phoebe there, but I don't know if she was named after her friends, were you, or?
I'm unsure. I'll have to go and ask.
You know, that's some investigation to do. But anyway, great to meet you. Thanks for the chat. Fantastic. Right, folks, here's the menu. Now, the prices are slightly more in here because it's a city centre pub, but still very reasonably priced and still great value, of course. There's the burgers, and you can't really fault it, can you? They've gone up slightly across the country apparently in the last week or two, but only a few pence, 10 pence and stuff. So, you know, it's not gone up massively, and it's still absolutely terrific value. Think where I am as well. I'm on Broad Street. You know, across the road, we've got the Reflex nightclub. I dread to think what the prices are in there, having not been there for some years. And there's the pub classics, of course. Now look at this. There's a new one. It's jumping right out at me, isn't it? Steak and ale pudding. Yes, indeed. I love a steak and ale pie. And that's what's always disappointed me about Wetherspoons. I could never get one. I think I did them many years ago. But now, well, this place certainly, it's back in play. Back in play. Fantastic. There's the pizzas. Now my friend, she insists on a pizza if she comes here. Well, not this one in particular, just at Wetherspoons pub in general. But how can you overlook the steak and ale pudding? So if we turn the menu over, there's the dessert. In fact, I think I'm going to treat myself today, as it's Friday and we've got the darts on TV tonight. I'm in a happy mood, so let's go for a dessert. And there's the breakfast menu. Now, I think £4.10 for the Freedom breakfast. It's a little bit more than normal. Still fantastic value though when you think about it, folks. £4, well, £4.10 for breakfast, and the refillable cups of tea and coffee, of course. Once you've bought one, you could keep filling up. It's a pity they don't do that with the Prosecco, but never mind. And there's lots of offers on as well. I've got lots of things to the left of me which is not in view, where there's drinks, prices and offers. Right, folks, these are the drinks offers, and there's lots of them, as you can see. And there, bottom left, Monday Club Ruddles, £1.89. It's pretty good, isn't it? Just flip over. The wine and the Prosecco. That's a page I would be focused on.
A little one. That's good. Got absolutely no chance.
And the cocktails, cocktail pitchers. There's the options. Go back. We've got more offers. Classic cocktails, 2 for £8.20. It's not bad, is it? Just over £4 for a cocktail. And if we go even further back, the hardened drinkers, vodka and gin, the spirits of course. Not sure what I'd have there, probably cognac, Courvoisier. I like brandy, so I think I'd have to go for that one. Yep, more offers down the bottom there. Okay folks, I could only go for one thing, couldn't I? The steak and ale pudding. And you get a drink, look, for £11.52. So that's pretty good. The prices are slightly higher in here because it is a city centre pub. But I've gone for a pint of Abbott. And there it is. And the food is on its way. Okay, I've got the Abbott, a pint of Abbott. One of the ales. That is really nice. That is lovely. I haven't had an Abbott for quite a while, but fantastic pint. Right folks, the food has arrived. And I went for the steak and ale pudding, of course, with mashed potato and mushy peas. It could only be mashed potato and mushy peas, couldn't it, folks? Right, let's tuck in to the steak and ale pie.
I think they put it on one side. I think.
That is really nice.
You know when you catch it, they put the extra something on the side.
Bit of mashed potato. Nice and warm. And the mushy peas, of course. Again, nice and warm. Swill it down with some Abbott ale. Okay folks, I've gone all out. I've gone for the warm chocolate fudge. And you get ice cream with it. Yes indeed, let's try it. Okay, let's see what it's like. Very hard.
Yes.
Good. Very nice. Right folks, I'm going to pop outside and look at this. There's an outdoor area undercover with lighting, and there's about a dozen tables or whatever. This isn't the smoking area. There's my red wine. Look at this. It's kind of, well, you could come out this way and you're on Broad Street. That's the Symphony Hall. Wow. Let's go around here a bit. This is behind the pub. So there you have it. There's a bus going past, look. I don't think you need to be told it was a bus, but still. Okay. Okay, folks, it's that time again. The final review. Wow, and just to celebrate the occasion, I've got a red wine. So cheers. Anyway, what can I say about the Solomon Cutler? Well, it's a Wetherspoons pub, of course. It's actually a Lloyd's Bar Wetherspoons. Slightly different from the normal traditional Wetherspoons. I'm trying to think how to explain it. It's almost like a parent company or a sub-brand or subcontract where they both work under almost the same rules and owned by the same organisation, but slightly different rules for the Lloyd's Bar ones, which is a music licence, of course. So, as you saw earlier, this one has a DJ on a Friday and a Saturday night, and obviously upstairs you can sit upstairs and it's quiet. The doors may be open, so you might hear what's going on downstairs, or you can venture down if you hear something you like, but you can still have a quiet, normal experience upstairs. Now, I tried the food, of course. It was very nice. The steak and our pudding, yes indeed. I hope that's here to stay, because that will be a regular feature for Disco Dave. And Phoebe, she was lovely, absolutely superb and very hospitable. And what else can you say? It's a Wetherspoons pub and it's on Broad Street. So if you come to Broad Street and you don't have much money, then you can take a break from the expensive spending and you can come in here. And obviously you can get value for money, of course. So you don't have to worry about bringing lots of money out. You can still go to the expensive bars if you want, but this place, fantastic. I love the room upstairs as well, and I love the fact that you can hire that out. Now that's an interesting scenario, folks, and I'm going to look into that, because as some of you know, I've got my entertainment agency, which I'm going to reinvent, and I'm going to have gigs. So, paid ticketed events. So, what else can you say? Fantastic. Very nice place to come. And in a good area, of course. The prices were very, very reasonable for me. So that's it, really. If you've liked this video, like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. We need to get these places noticed. Until next time, see you later.